Alright guys, back again with another video here today, and we are getting into the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figure line, and this is 1992. Now, we're going to start off with the basic figures here, and just look at them a little bit closer, and like the other videos, I'm going to put up a picture of them in their original box, and it just so happens we have two in the original box right here in front of us, so we'll get a closer look at the box and everything of those real quick. But yeah, we'll go through the basic figures, and then we'll move on to the subcategory figures, the different crazy little figures they have out there in this 1992 series. But starting off, I will say I am missing two of the basic figures. I'll put pictures of them up now, which is Dr. L. He's like an elephant, woolly mammoth looking creature. A good guy, though. And then the other one is Anthrax, which is, you know, the evil Dimension X ant-like creature that hunts the turtles. So yeah, you got that. Those two are missing. Unfortunately, I do not have them, but we got all these guys we'll get a closer look at. So let's begin. Alright, so we'll take a look at the ones in the box first. And you know, how about we start with this April. Now, if you remember, 1988 series had the first April in it, and she kind of looked a little wacky. I'll put a picture of what she looked like. Now, this one does come with a new head sculpt that looks a lot better for April. This is the second April to come out in the series. And, yeah, I'll also put a picture up of the other box, because I don't know if there's just variant boxes or what's going on here, because if you look at this one, it does say this is 1992 down here on the whole like little copyright when it was made. And then up here, of course, it says Peter and Laird 1984 is when the Turtles were released in the comic book form. So yeah, that's the only date I see on this is 1992. And we do have the portrait of April right here, just a little background check, tells you different stuff. And then, of course, on most of these figures, I remember as a kid, always looking at the different ones that were coming out or were out that I needed to get. So that's what we got right there, and then just a description of her accessories, telling you what they are exactly. But yeah, the other box that she comes with looks like the original box, so I don't know what exactly is going on with this. I don't know if they just, you know, this is like a second release in 1980, or not 1992, or what was going on here with this. But that is the same figure. These are the same accessories. Everything else but the back of the artwork backboard here is the same. But yeah, so that is the new and improved April. She looked great, a lot better than 1988's version. So we'll put that back now, and we'll look at the Ravishing Reporter, which this is the original you know, artwork on the background. She says, "Mess my hair and die," so don't mess up her hair. But yeah, the Ravishing Reporter, she's got like an afro, really cool looking little outfit she has on here. I do think this is a nice, unique figure. Kind of looks Barbie dollish in the face and stuff here, but you know, she's got actual, like, you know, hair instead of just painted hair. And then she's got her weapons here. Very cool. New real rooted hair. So she don't exactly look like that. It's not straight, it's poofy, but it's all right. She can have an afro. We're not going to judge her on that. And then here on the back, you can see all the figures from this line. Well, not just this line, but, you know, different lines. You got the ones at the top here, which are in this series that came out in 92. And then that obviously Sergeant Bananas came out in 91. You got the Storage Shell Turtles. Okay, that's cool. Then you got the bad guys down here. So yeah. And then here is her little card. Clip and collect, it says. There you go. Cool little card. And of course, we'll look at the date, 1992 right there. Cool stuff. So that is the Ravishing Reporter, April. And then we got, this is like the series of April. 1992 is the year of April. But we got this one right here. Kind of jungle themed, right? This is the news reporting ninja, or whatever, newscasting ninja. I can't remember exactly, but we'll put the box art of her so you can get a idea what she came with, because I do not have any of her accessories. But a very cool little April they did here. Kind of goes with the like the prehistoric turtles, the dino turtles, whatever you want to call them, the cave turtles. this outfit would work with that. So yeah, cool little April here. Like I said, we have the photo up with her accessories and everything, so you can see what she's got. So there we go. And then we'll take a look at this villain right here. And this is probably one of my favorite. He just looks evil. This is the only villain that I have. Everybody else is a good guy after this, which is surprising if you see some of these guys. But this is Scaletail. He's obviously like a cobra snake looking creature. He's got a whip in his hand. He's got this like little gun thing on the back of his tail there. Now, he has this. That's what he stands on. Now, he stands up all right, but you got to get him just right. He does have other accessories. He's not complete, so as always, I will put a photo up of that. But a very cool, different type of villain here in Scaletail. But yeah, pretty cool though. So if we get him to stand, we'll put him over here. He might fall over. Yeah, we'll just let him lay over there. And this is actually a good guy, which looking at him, you'd be like, this dude's definitely a villain. He looks evil. He's like a dragon-like creature is what I would look. He got this tail back here. He's all red. He looks angry in the face. Got these weird ears going on here. He's got this goatee. I don't know. He definitely looks like a little samurai dragon type creature. But yeah, he is actually a good guy. And this is Hothead. And his head can actually expand. Sorry about that. Blocked the camera. But yeah, you can move his head up like that. He got a neck. And then he can go back down. So however you want to do that. That is Hothead though. He's a pretty decent figure. Like I said, got definitely one of my favorites from the line. Can't go wrong with this Hothead. So let's go on to the next one here, and this is King Lionheart. And as you can obviously see, he has a crown, as he's the king of the cats here, mutated cat. He's got like, I don't know what he's supposed to be, a knight in shining armor. He's you know, he's a king obviously, but he's got like the cross, he's got the armor on, he's got a cape. He's obviously royalty, but I don't know, why is he missing one of his boots? That don't seem very royal-like. Missing some of his leg armor there. I mean, the figure's not, but that's just how he's made. I guess just to show that he's, you know, a cat. He's got a tail right there. He's got his cape. Pretty cool figure overall. I don't have any of his accessories. Of course, he's going to have a nice looking sword and all that fancy stuff, which we'll put a photo up of him with his accessories in the original packaging. But I do have his cape, which is pretty cool. Now, this figure, he fell off his stand there, but this figure is pretty, I don't think he's real hard to find. He's definitely not the most common figure to find out there, but this one's actually in pretty decent shape. I don't see a lot of markups or anything. Good. Sometimes you'll find him, he don't have the cape, so it's good that he has the cape. I'm happy about that. So let's move on to the next one, and we'll look at, I guess, Monty Moose here. You know, obviously he's a moose from Canada. You know, he's wearing the Mountie looking outfit going on here. Monty Moose, the Mountie. But yeah, so not really much to say. Let's knock him off the thing too, and we'll just get a closer look at him here. But yeah, another figure, like, he just looks angry. Like, I would think this was a villain too. I mean, if he wasn't, you know, obviously supposed to be a good guy with the outfit here, he just I don't know, he just looks angry. But, you know, overall, he's got a little few paint marks here and there, but he's in pretty decent shape. Again, I don't have his accessories, so take a look at the box work here and see what he came with. But, yeah, Monty Moose here. Pretty cool. Alrighty, let's move on to the next one over here. Let's take a look at this guy right here. Another dude I would think would be a villain. Just look at him. He don't look happy or a good guy. But yeah, this is Dude. Again, I don't have any accessories for him, unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, he looks cool. He got this fin back here. Yeah, I don't know if there's been a Dude that came out yet. I don't think there's been a Monty Moose, a Dude, a Hothead, or a Lionheart in, you know, NECA or Super 7 made these guys yet. So that's definitely something to look forward to, because these are really cool characters. So, yeah, that is Dude. He'd be hanging out in the water somewhere. Surprised he can stand up without a stand, but that's great. So here we got this rock and roll Mondo Gecko. He's got the peace sign necklace there, the chain necklace. He's got all this funky stuff. He's got a belt buckle, peace sign. Definitely looking like a hippie. He's got a sign that says pizza with peace slashed out dudes. So peace dudes, the pizza dudes. And then he's got this nifty little guitar with wheels here. Pretty cool. I really do like this figure. I just think it's unique. He's got them glasses. He's got his mouth and his tongue sticking out there. He's got the hippie little Woody Nelson bandana type deal going on there. Striped pants. Yeah. Flower power looking shirt there. I don't know. This Mondo Gecko is pretty cool. I think I'm missing a couple accessories, but this is pretty much what he came with. But we'll take a look at the box artwork and everything and see what he looked like and what he's missing. But I think this is overall very good condition figure. I don't see this guy that often, but I'm sure you can probably find him on eBay for, you know, $30 or something. I don't know what his price range would be nowadays, but, you know, I don't see him that often. Definitely not out in the wild. But anyways, that is it for the basic figures. Now we will go and look at a few other figures that were in sets that I'm actually missing quite a bit from, so I can just get them out of the way. And then we'll finish up the video from there. And like I said, this will probably be a part 2, part 3, maybe part 3. We might be able to just do part 2. But let's get to that real quick. Alrighty guys, so I'm including these 2 figures in with the basic figures simply because I am missing 4 of the set, which is most unfortunate, but I'll put pictures of them up right now. There's Delta Team Dawn, and then there is a Dimwit Doughboy Rocksteady, and then we got Navy SEAL Mike, and last but not least, Yankee Doodle Raph. So there's all of them. You see what they came with, but basically these 2 guys are the only ones I have, and there's no accessories. We'll look at this guy first. Now this is Private Pork Nose Bebop, which is pretty cool that, you know, they got Bebop in a little military outfit. I guess he's the bad guy. He's got the foot soldier logo on his shirt, on his hat. He's got a little thing on the shoulder right there. Cool. It's always good to have some villains to fight when you have the good guys, so they had to make some bad guys in the military thing. I don't know, you know, he's wearing that gray helmet, just makes me think of like Nazi Germany for some reason, but hopefully that's not what they were going for. I don't think Bebop is a Nazi, but who knows, guys, who knows. Anyways, he's overall, the figure is, you know, pretty hard to find. I don't see too many of this. He's got some wear and tear on his helmet especially. Everywhere else on his body, it doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty decent. I don't notice any problems or really anything wrong with anything. I do like all these little foot soldier, you know, logos and markings everywhere. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's it for him. And as always, I'll post a photo up now of him with his accessories and everything so you can see. And then we'll take a look at Kooky Calvary. A little blurry there. Kooky Calvary Leo. I do like what they did with his mouth there. The teeth look really good. The gums. Cool how they did the teeth. He's got, of course, an arrow because he's a cavalry in the, you know, back in the time, I guess, when there was Native Americans and, you know, the cavalry fighting each other. But yeah, he's got an arrow going through his hat. It says T Troop. I guess like F Troop or I don't know. He's got that on his sleeve there. Pretty cool figure. And again, no accessories, but overall, he's not in too bad shape. He's got some missing paint, some rub marks here and there. Something we could clean him off, get most of the rub marks off, but obviously the missing paint is another issue. But yeah, this isn't, overall, this condition's pretty good. You know, he's not bad as a used figure, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, that is about it for these guys. Like I said, missing 4 others. Just wanted to get them out of the way and let you guys see these 2. But anyways, we got 2 more to look at that I'm also missing figures in. So let's look at those real quick. Alrighty guys, so we're going to look at these two figures right here from the Smash 'em Bash 'em series line. Now there was a total of 4 figures in this line, but we only got the 2 villains here. The 2 good guys is, we'll put up photos of them now in the original packaging, but Karate Chop and Mike, and Cowabunga Kickboxing Leo. So yeah, missing those 2, and I know I have them. I remember specifically playing with these figures, you know, a couple years back when I was going through some stuff. So maybe up in the attic somewhere. Unless I lost them, I don't know. But who knows? A lot of things all over the place, I guess. But we do have these guys for sure. May have to make a list for the other 2 to find them somewhere else. But yeah, so let's start off and take a look at this Rocksteady first. Let me just move Bebop out of the way. And let's get a closer look at this guy. Alright, so let's take a look at this guy. So, I mentioned the last 1991 Machine Gun Rocksteady was probably the most badass looking one. But I'd have to say, this one definitely takes the cake for that. I do like this head sculpt a lot. I like how they gave him that black eye over there and his eyes kind of squinting closed. Really cool. Really cool how they did that detail. You got the mouth open there. He's got the stitches on the side of his face, it looks like right here. Pretty cool, man. And of course, he's got a little bandage on the other side. He just looks like he's been boxing, getting his ass kicked. But he looks pretty damn tough to me. But if you look at him, he has this like gold chain necklace with the emblem right there, the foot soldier. Really cool looking necklace. He's got this like world champion title belt wrapped around him. And then, of course, the white shorts. And then these like black and white boxing shoes, boots, whatever. Looks really cool. I think they did a really good job on this guy. And like I said, this series is called Smash 'em Bash 'em figures. Now you can see obviously on the chest there's something going on here. You push, boom, his head pops up. Now, to get into the rest of it here, just to see how this all works, he is pretty much complete also. He comes with this like punching bag. Now I believe this punching bag comes apart. It looks like in the center. After, I guess, you smack it around or something. I'm not 100% on that. But I think that's how that works. But yeah, he's like the punching bag here. And then this like thing that looks like a gun almost. It says right there on the side, Smash 'em Bash 'em. Now you're going to plug this into the back. And sometimes it can be a bit of a pain to do this. You got to get these on just right. We're going to knock his head up. But you got to line these up. Bit of a pain for sure, but there we go. Sometimes they just don't line up right away. Let's get his head back down. And basically what you do here is you have these little notches, these little things, lever looking things right here, and they're going to control his arms. So there you go with that one. This one's going forward, this one's going like an uppercut. So just to see that, I don't know why his head popped up, but there's the uppercut. And then forward punches. Pretty cool. You can't... That's good little action there. I like that. So, like I said, this is almost like a box... What's it called? I keep forgetting. Sock'em, Rock'em Robots or something like that. I think that's what they're called. But it's almost like a... You know, one that you can carry with you and do it. Because you can just take this anywhere and just... Come on. You know, start fighting your friend or whoever else had one of the good guys or bad guys. But yeah, very cool figure here. And like I said, I think this thing comes apart. I don't know if you're supposed to hold it or it probably came with an attachment, I'd imagine. And you're supposed to just like box it. So I don't know if it comes apart or not. But that's basically what that is. I'm sure there was probably something that held on to this. But we'll put up the original box with the accessories and we'll see what we're missing there. But I think this is pretty much complete. There might be something that holds that box up. But let's put him off to the side here. Alright, so let's get a look at Bebop right here. Now this is Ninja Knockin' Bebop. Another one from the Smash 'em Bash 'em series. And I already have the gun connected, so we don't have to do that all over again and be all hectic. Now he does come with this. He is complete. Now this is a, I forget what they call it, but basically you put this little like stand thing together. It's a turtle shell in the center, and you know he's gonna kick it because that's what he does. We'll show that now. He does it like this, and then we'll just kick. I thought that was going to come apart, but it didn't. There it goes. I don't know. I figured it would have came apart the first time. But anyways, there's actually 3 parts to this thing. This shell. And you put it in there, you kick it. That's the function of that. But overall, a pretty cool figure. He's actually in pretty good shape. Now, there is an issue with this guy. Now, as you notice, his head's right there. Just popped up. It won't stay down. And I think it's because the chest is stuck in there. Like, you can still push on the chest. But I feel like, I don't know if the mechanism's broke or there's a way to pull out that chest and fix something or what we can do here. But it's, like, obviously stuck. And, yeah. I'm pretty sure his head would go down when I got him. So I'm thinking, I don't know what happened when he was in storage. But, yeah, his head won't go back down anymore. There's probably a way to fix this. If you guys know how, let me know in the comments how to fix that. If there's an easy way to do it. If I need to just, like, put something in there, pop it out somehow. Or, you know, or if this is just a figure that's not going to work anymore and not function. But overall, like, he's in really good shape, both of them. I don't know if I said what the name of this one was. But this is the Power Punch and Rock Steady. And again, this is the Ninja Knock-In Bebop. And, yeah, so if we wanted to, we just have them fight each other. But obviously, I don't want to bang him up and damage anything. That might have been what happened. Maybe he got punched right there in the chest so hard that he don't work anymore up in storage, like Toy Story. They came to life. They started fighting each other. Obviously, that didn't happen. But anyways, guys, that is it for the Smash and Bash 'em figures. Pretty cool overall. I do like these. I like that whoever was making these figures back then kept coming up with ideas like, this is what we should do. We should have this and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, very cool little series here of these figures. Wish I had the other 2 here to show you. But that's going to be it for this part 1 video. Now, stay tuned. I got the movie star turtles from The Secret of the Ooze to go over. We got a bunch of different figures. We got the mutations that are in this series from '92. We got, like, the beach turtles and, you know, Olympic turtles. All those coming up in the next videos. Like I said, it might be part 2, part 3. We'll see how many we need to get through. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I was missing 2 from the basics, 4 from the military line, and then 2 from this Smash and Bash 'em. So, you know, I'm missing, what is that, 8 figures? That's crazy. I don't think I missed more than 1 from the other series, but 8 figures from this one. So that's pretty nuts. So we'll definitely have to look for those. But I believe I have all the other figures from 1992. So stay tuned for the second part of this. And until then, talk to you later and see you soon.